What is good, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope everyone is having happy holidays. Speaking of, let's kick it right off, brother. How's your holidays been?
I mean, they was decent. I'm not really a holiday person. Food and family is all I really care about during the holidays, to be honest.
I mean, that's all that really matters, right?
Well, we do live with the human race, and that's not always the case.
This is true. This is true. Most people do forget what this holiday in particular is really supposed to be about, but that's a separate conversation in and of itself, right? Um, but I think people do forget the importance of family and being around those that you love. It's something that's lost, forgotten, and tossed away these days. We got a few people in the building. Yes, it is a random live stream that it just got thrown together last second. To be honest with you, but what's up, Chris? Jay, you supposed to be up here with us, but this works. I seen you said you wasn't feeling well. Get better soon. That's the best I could tell you, man. Prayers to you and the family. Get better soon. Miss K in the building.
What's up, Kay? Jared?
How's it going? Jared, salute. Yeah, man. B talked me into sliding through on a Friday, which I know we were supposed
I
to be
mean,
doing this for a while, but I've been kind of busy. Things been a little crazy for me.
they don't pull up this quick on my live stream. I'm just saying.
Well, we hope you get better real soon. Osmond in the building. What's good, Osmond? Yeah, man. Listen, things have been absolutely uh bananas for me lately. Um, Stuff been a little crazy. We had the holidays. My daughter's my youngest birthday. My uncle just passed away, so it's been kind of a hectic couple of weeks. A little rough, hard to find time to really, with that work and just kind of everything. Hard to find the energy and the time to, you know, turn on the stream and do what I do, what we do. But getting through it, fighting through like we always do. The kids keep me going. It's just been wild. Your boy been tired, getting up every day, 4 in the morning. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. So um, we've been in discussion, so you know how it's been. But you know, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate all y'all. But we had to get back up on the saddle at some point. Pause. Um, we got we got a couple things we gotta talk about, including them Ravens, right? So we got a
Hold
lot.
on, Jay. We ain't gonna do that. We is
Oh,
not
Jay,
gonna
you're
do
not
that.
retiring. You're not retiring. You're gonna be right up on this screen, but I'm letting you get your health together because I
Yeah,
understand,
your sick leave barely got approved.
right? Just barely, just barely. It was the most last second approval I've ever seen. But yeah, them Ravens, man. We'll kick off with them real quick. Um, and then we'll get into a little more discussion. You know how we do. For me, I feel like the Ravens are already eliminated, but we'll see what happens. I guess. Um, big game against the Packers tomorrow. Packers have a lot of injuries, a lot of guys out. Micah Parsons, both the starting quarterbacks. Um, a number of guys that they are missing. Team's feeling weak, but I think they've already clinched a playoff spot, if I'm not mistaken. So it could be one of those things where they let guys rest. But then the question is too: is Baltimore playing Lamar Jackson, or are they going to
He's
tap
out.
out and say, "Let's see, he's out"? I know
Yeah,
he's
they
been
said Lamar's
questionable
out.
all week. They finally said it. They finally ruled him out. Good or good, good, good. So maybe we toss the keys and say, let's roll this thing over to next year and make some big changes. What do you think is more important for the future of this franchise? Is it to fight through and maybe get Lamar back and possibly win the Super Bowl? Try and win the Super Bowl? Or do we toss the keys out the window and hope for changes this offseason?
Man, after that hit piece they put out on Lamar, I hope he says, fuck them Ravens and don't do shit. Healthy or not.
I hear that, man. I saw some of it, read some of it. Talking about Lamar giving up on the team, talking about him having practice habits and all this other stuff. You know what? It's a bunch of nonsense.
Oh, him
And we
playing
all
video games
know,
at 2 in the morning. Somehow, y'all know
yeah,
about that. Even though he don't stream.
yeah. And it's a bunch of bull, you know. eh, All these teams out here would rather have Lamar Jackson at quarterback than the guys they have. A lot of these teams. I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of these teams would. Can you
I'm gonna say
picture
this:
change?
it'll be
Go
worse than
ahead.
the Jets. You forget before we had a Joe Flacco, Cleveland used to spank our ass.
Yeah. Imagine imagine Lamar on like the Saints or the Dolphins
Or the Falcons.
or the Falcons.
Give him a
Oh,
Kyle
goodness.
Pitts and a Bijan Robinson. It's death. It's death.
Yeah, it's my boy is getting drugged through the mud. And haters do that. And they've been waiting for this time to strike, to be honest. You could tell they had that piece put together for a while. It was just waiting for a reason to put it out. And now this year, when a team has this many struggles, you know they immediately become under fire. Everything starts to fall apart.
What's up, YOLO? Oh, is her name Yolande Dab? Okay. With a side of ranch. But Jay, since y'all want likely so bad, we're gonna go ahead and send him over to we're gonna send Lamar to one of the other teams. And then we're
I
gonna
can do
send
it with
Kyle
you on
Hamilton
that.
to the other team in the NFC South. So y'all can get likely. We're gonna send K Ham over to the Saints, and then we're gonna send Lamar over to the Falcons since y'all NFC South people want all these Baltimore players.
Listen, we I think 90% of teams, especially winning teams, would want to avoid having a Lamar Jackson just show up in their division next year. Like it adds a whole nother element to your division where you're like, well, this team instantly becomes a contender. And that's just the level of game he brings, man.
Competition.
Game, leadership, competition. He's one of the most competitive guys there is out there. You see it in him every single play. And not only that, he's a great leader and a great person, right? You're never gonna have to worry about this dude being hated by the media that interviews him. He's gonna show up
Especially not
for
the
every
fan
interview.
base.
Yeah, he's never gonna be hated by let's he's never going to be hated by the proper fan base, right? But he's always going to have haters.
But the local media don't hate him. It is literally just the people who want to sit inside the castle who will do what the castle says.
Yes.
Mike Preston don't have nothing ever to say bad about Lamar Jackson until it's to save Harbaugh's job, to take heat off of one of the coordinators or something like that. It's only when something looks bad with the coaching, all of a sudden there's a hit piece on Lamar.
Yeah. And that's how it goes around the league for any player, but it's especially different for him because he shows no chinks in his armor. And when you got a guy that comes up, week after week, humble, smart, nice,
Takes his share of
great
blame.
player. You know what I mean? It's he checks all the marks. So people out there, they're like, we got to do something to bring him down a level, and this is, their process of attempting to do so. But as far as Lamar, I I'm always gonna want him to do what's best for his career. If that includes having to leave the Ravens, I'm right with him. And I got no
And
problem with that.
depending on what team he chooses, I just need to know where we're moving to. You pick a Florida team, yeah, I might be there. If he
Yeah,
picks a
man.
Texas team, I'm a look. I'm gonna just hitch my little trailer up to his trailer while he on the way to Texas.
Well, there you go.
Let him end up
So,
on the Texans or the Cowboys because the Cowboys would definitely trade for him.
can you imagine him on the Texans with Nico?
It will be illegal. No, Urban.
That'd be crazy.
See, I'd ask you if it was 12 a.m. in 8 hours or 12 p.m. and you made me look like I was crazy in these streets. And I was gonna go live, but I didn't go live because I know I'd be on until midnight, 1 a.m. So Reg went live since y'all all show up for his lives anyways, because I ain't seen Yolanda in one of my lives ever.
You also don't tell people when you're going live.
I do. I
You
put
you
it in
don't.
Discord
You don't.
and I invite everybody.
And Yolanda's not. I don't think Yolanda's in our Discord. I'll just
That's
try
not the
putting it
point.
in everybody's Discord.
Yolanda follows me like she follows you, Reg. She just don't show up to my lives.
I don't think that's the case, sir. But okay.
Wow, so you saying Yolanda don't even follow me?
No,
Wow.
what I'm saying is that your channel is set up as a channel that doesn't go live, so it doesn't sit up. Like I never get a notification when you go live. I
I
never,
don't
and
know
my
why.
notifications are on,
They be hating.
and my notifications are on. So I literally have to get on. I'll be on YouTube, and I have to go to your channel and stumble upon you being live to find out you're live. Or if
Yolanda,
I see
I
you
be
do a
live
message in a
whenever
Discord,
Reg don't go live. That when Reg don't go live, then I kind of cover. Oh my god. You know what? I feel hurt and discouraged. Chris don't even follow, brother. That's how we going.
well, if you remember, that's because when I was trying to push your channel, you was kind of shutting it down. No, don't go over there. I don't do nothing over there. That's what you kept saying, and I kept saying, dude, you got to start doing lives. You got to start doing this and that. You're like,
You went
nah,
on vacation, so I picked up the slack. Now that you back, I can go back on vacation.
you don't get vacation.
You wide receiver one, and I'm like 1C.
You don't get vacation. You don't get vacation.
Urban had to get on and help me out for live. Chris came through for a couple of minutes. She
Salute
she got
Urban,
her
by the
own
way.
segment. You said what?
I said salute Urban, by the way. I did catch that live where Urban was on with you. I've actually caught all your lives. And I do appreciate you, Jay. Y'all picking up the slack while your boy been on hiatus. You know what I'm saying? I had to get it right, get it together. Okay.
Team sport.
Yes, yes indeed. So y'all been holding it down.
Jay, you don't need
Now
notifications. You be on the live. At least you're supposed to be.
facts. Look, see, I told you, it's your channel. It's your channel. Ain't nobody getting notifications. It's your channel because
Jay
you.
subscribed because Jay probably, I think Jay and Jared have the most comments on my channel out of anybody who follows me.
Yeah, but nobody's getting the notifications, and we all got our notifications turned on. See, that's why I tell you, gotta start going live more.
If I had people to go live with me, I would. I don't want to be up there by myself looking crazy.
That's not so much true, bro. I. How many times did I go live myself on this channel? A number of
That's
times.
different. This is your wheelhouse.
This is not my wheelhouse, sir. But I've gone live a number of times on my own. You could do it too. It's literally just putting yourself out there and having the conversation that you want to have. Right? We just talked about the
And
Ravens.
I'm never getting monetized at that point. They going, boy, I'm be canceled so
It's
quick.
who cares? It's about building that audience, right?
I'm gonna be canceled before I get the audience.
No, you almost got the audience already. Matter of fact, you already have the audience. So what you do is you add those other social medias to it too. Build audiences there. You going I'm telling you, you got it. But not only that, it's about, you know, I guess having the strength and to go ahead and turn that camera on all the time. You see, I'm on here. My camera ain't on tonight because
Oh, so
well, I
it's the
can't
weak.
have it
You see the
on right
weakness
now.
in the fingertips. You see the fingertip weakness going on there. Yeah, yeah. I ain't got the strength.
I had a comment for that, but I'm gonna let it go. Right? I have a really strong comment for that, but I'm gonna let it go because I'm that type of guy.
See, I couldn't say nothing bad about Crystal, so I had to leave her out because she be there. So I couldn't say nothing bad. So when we say good things, Crystal, we can mention you. But I'm trying to make it look bad. You're not helping me. Wait,
Hey,
Caribbean music. Hey, what y'all know about some soca? They going off in the chat.
yeah, chat going crazy. Hey, listen, B. I got a question for you, man. I got a couple questions
Uh-oh.
for you. All random. Now we spitballing, right? It's the holidays. We already talked about the Ravens. That's we season's almost over. This is about to
Thank
get a glimpse
God,
of
because it's hard being single at this time, boy. I tell you,
y'all
it's
about to
cheaper
get a
though.
glimpse of what the rest of this show is gonna look like going forward. Especially when football season's not here. Because B don't be checking into the other sports like I do. So or I should say I
I
don't
do
check
here
into
and there.
basketball the way B do. So let's get into these
Okay.
conversations. Okay. How much of a setup is it that the cops when they stop you and they test you for drinking and whatnot, they want you to recite the alphabet backwards. Now maybe it's just me, but 9 out of 10 people can't do that when they sober. That's a
And,
setup.
and that's exactly what I tell them. I'm like, do you have it on a piece of paper I can read off of? Oh no, you got to remember it. My short term memory is bad. Next test.
Yeah, that's a setup.
You can
Cause
actually tell them stuff like that. Like, oh, I don't have enough memory. My memory's not good enough to recite the alphabet backwards.
Chris, if you turn your back, see, look, now especially me and B as black men, we turn our back to the cops and start reciting the alphabet, we gonna get knocked upside the head.
Chris got a little cop fantasy, so she might be trying to get bent over the hood or something.
You know what? That sounds real personal. It sounds like something you didn't even need to say. Listen, females are different. Y'all get a little extra. You know what I'm saying?
Right, y'all got
You know,
leeway. There's something to look when y'all turn around. There's something to look at. Now I
hey,
turn
you
around, I
mess
get
with
hit in the back of the neck with a gun.
hey B, you get pulled over by the wrong cop. It's gonna be something for him to look at when he turn you around too.
Exactly why I'm not turning around. It's
Oh
either going to he
man,
going to looking at the wrong thing, or I'm going to get hit in the back of the head with something. No solution turns out good if I turn around.
man, listen, I can't, I can't foresee B out here turning his back to the cop, and the cop's like, "Yeah, never cited backward, backwards." You gotta drag, you gotta drag the S. You gotta drag the S. That's all. That's all.
Jay, you
That's
better worry about Miss Nurse because you're going to get your ass in trouble. No, none of us is there to save you.
listen. According to what I saw earlier in the chat, Kay gave him that medicine, so he feeling a little lightheaded. So don't pay Jay no mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell Jay don't get his ass in trouble either.
Nah, he ain't gonna get in
You
trouble.
know, you're going to go from lightheaded to dizzy.
He on that Nyquil. You know what I'm saying? He on that Nyquil. He done put
Might be the
him to
night with the
bed,
with the
bed,
ginseng additive.
bed. You know what I'm saying? Got his eyes rolling back and all that good jazz. So
So so
he in a good place.
so here's what I want to know. Since everybody got something to say. Yeah. So sir, I'm need to know what your scheduled live streams will be. What's your live stream schedule?
My live stream schedule.
Yeah.
Um,
What's
it
that? What's
was
that gonna look like?
listen, it was every Friday, but things have been coming up. Like I said, I got a lot of things going on. Matter of fact, in maybe a week and a half, my daughter's got to have a surgery on her knee. So I got a lot going on. So my schedule's gonna probably vary every once in a while. It's a busy time of the year, but I'm gonna do my best to be here. And if not, I know B got me covered.
Well, see, that's the thing, right? Because the live stream schedule kind of booked. It's kind of thick. I don't really see a time and a slot for me to really get in there. So that's what I'm
Um,
saying. It's a little difficult for me to live stream because I tried Thursday. What was it? Was it Thursday or was it Friday? But Jared is on Friday, so I need a strong supporting cast. And here come this knucklehead trying to get all these this bread.
technically, man, you just jump on there
We are live.
any day and just start
Hang on
spitting
here.
them facts. And the people listen. If you stream, the people will come. Just to drop some knowledge on you right there. If you stream, the people will come. Look, see, Ghost came over there to
See?
support you. That's your supporting cast right there.
Yeah, he don't talk very much though. All he does is beg for food.
He ain't got to do nothing. Just sit there and go, "Barrow." Listen, for Ghost, the people will show up. Oh God!
Pacifiers.
I looked at the chat. I looked at the chat. That's all I see was the pacifier, and we know what they talking about. All right,
That's
we
TMI.
know we know exactly what they talk. I told you, Kaden gave him the medicine. Jay over there with the droopy eye, sucking on his thumb.
He on that good cushion alcohol.
Yeah, twisted. Gonna lie about being sick. Um, Jay, I love how you trying to switch the subject. We just gonna ignore it because it's false. But we'll let it slide though, because
So I
Trevor
don't.
Lawrence dropped too many catches to be a rookie of the year.
So so I mean, either Jay or Chris. What's your so-called availability? Because I need a a podcast partner if I'm going to do this. And Reg's got a lot to do, so one of y'all gonna have to be available.
Yeah, my schedule's crazy. Um, I'm still gonna do my best all the time, but my schedule's kind of book tight. I'll tell you what, you don't even
Everybody
have
want more
to.
live streams, but they ain't trying to be on a stream. Crazy.
You get on here. You ain't even gotta really have a subject lined up if you don't want to, but because there's so much things to talk about right now. Right now it's snowing outside. By the way, it is coming down out here. We're about to get like 6, 7 inches of snow out here. So I'm gonna take the kids sledding tomorrow. So should be fun. At least I think that's the plan. Should be fun. I'm thinking about doing it too, but then if I do it, you know, one bad roll, I won't be going to work on Monday. You know what I'm saying? So we want to avoid that. Now, football season coming up or ending soon. Playoffs coming
Hey,
up.
out.
Looking past the playoffs into the off season. I know you're not much of a draft guy,
I watch the
so
whole draft usually.
well, yeah, no, I know that, but you're not much of a like you're not big into who's coming out of college and all that good stuff.
I like watching the tape. I'm just not, it's 110 teams. It's only so many people I can
It's
watch at
more than
once.
that. It's more than that.
I mean,
It's a lot
I
more than
think
that.
that's just in 1A division. I think.
No, no, if I'm not mistaken, they're north of 130 something teams.
Damn, Division 1 got that big.
Yeah, they teams are adding in every year, man. Teams are coming up from Division 2 to Division 1 every year. It's a bunch of teams. Well, it might have reached 150s by now, but I definitely was like at least 136 or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. Um, it's a lot of good
We don't
football though.
clean. We don't clean around here, Chris. But the Ravens definitely need to set everything on fire.
Burn it down. Shout out Seth Rollins. Burn it down because it's done. It's done for. It's absolutely cooked. But going into the off season, what I was going to get at is what type of changes would you like to see to the show? Should we get on the, you know, get more onto the draft coverage? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we could, but I mean, you got to remember, since Jay a little high right now, he probably won't remember.
Facts, Jared.
Jay did say we need to do some reaction videos, but he ain't never set up
I've also
the
said
YouTube
that.
channel. So I feel like when the season ends, we can start doing some more reaction type videos.
Osborne, I say clear them all up. Yeah, I said that too. I'm down for reaction videos too because some of the stuff I be seeing, you know, kind of blows my mind. Speaking of blowing my question, there's an octopus and there's a polar bear. Which one are you fighting?
You left that very open, so I'll make this
Very
as easy
open.
as possible for me. I'm fighting the
Yeah.
octopus on land.
There you go. I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it.
I'm fighting octopus on land. I'm not fighting a polar bear nowhere.
I'll take that. I love the answer. I'll take that. I'll take that because now, now you fighting a polar bear or a Diddy with unlimited baby oil.
I'm fighting Diddy. My
You
foot
fighting
gonna go
Diddy?
up his ass a lot easier. My foot will slide right into
I
his ass
I
a
ain't
lot
fighting
easier.
Diddy. I ain't fighting Diddy with unlimited baby oil, bro. I'm not doing it.
Diddy ain't gonna win shit around here.
I, I'm fighting. Give me the polar bear, bro. Give me give me the polar bear.
That grizzly gonna kill your ass.
I, I give me death. Don't give me Diddy. That's all I'm saying.
Well, Diddy might beat you because you 5'6".
Cause listen, I'm just saying. First off, it's 5'8". All right.
No, she's
Don't.
5. She's 5'6". She's the tallest
Well,
5'6" in
well,
the
okay.
world.
I
I
thought
know.
you was talking about me real quick. I'm not fighting Diddy, bro. In any situation, Eh, the man
Hey,
likes to touch me.
as far as me telling you I'll win versus Diddy, read the shirt. Exactly. Diddy taking the L.
Hey, I don't know, man. Shout out to Mrs. And yes, Jay, unlimited baby oil. That's what I'm saying. Unlimited baby oil? Nah,
You ain't beating. You are not surviving a polar bear.
I don't
There's at
care.
least a document. There's at least a documentary for surviving Diddy.
Nah, I'm good. That because they didn't really survive Diddy. Okay, they
Well,
didn't
Cassie
really.
got paid.
She ain't survived Diddy though.
I
That
mean,
girl was
she was a
broken.
co-conspirator who decided to plea out and get paid.
Yo, she is broken. All of these people that's had anything to do with Diddy is broken. Has either been beaten, broken, or touched by an angel.
Well,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
gonna be something different.
What
What's up,
up, D
Weezy?
Weezy? I am a stranger these days, right? I've been listening to Stranger Things. I've been gone,
Shit, my
disappeared.
name is Ghost, but we can't see you.
Hey, hey, just call me Batman. You know what I'm saying? I lurk in the shadows.
Like Jay said, polar bears hunt and eat humans.
I know. See, Osmond got it right. Fight Diddy. He on the ground and pound, not me. Yo, I ain't yeah.
He like Mike Tyson said, everybody got a strategy till they get hit in the mouth.
Diddy try to hit you in your mouth. He trying to hit you in your belly button. He trying to hit you
He
in
gonna
your
catch a
booty hole.
smooth elbow. Nah, it's gonna be a
Diddy and
smooth
he got
elbow. He gonna be
unlimited
done.
baby oil. First thing he gonna do is squirt baby oil all over the ground. As soon as you go to swing at him, you gonna slip. It's over. After that, it's over. The baby oil is his sanctuary. You understand that?
First of all, I made sure it's gonna be an elbow. I definitely made sure to clarify elbow.
Hey, so what? That's what he want. Put it on him. I don't know if it's gonna work, D Weezy. He got unlimited baby oil. He's gonna grease
He
you
might
up.
slip. He might slip the jab.
He gonna slip more than the jab. Facts.
When that polar bear taking chunks out of your calf, you gonna wish you was fighting Diddy.
Hey,
Because
so
them
you know
motherfuckers,
how?
they don't kill you and start eating. They start
Hey,
eating while you're alive. They gonna knock
you
you
know
to the
how?
ground and just start chewing.
You know how fucking the new Mortal Kombat game got it where you could tag somebody in,
Yep.
or you switch your partner. Dude, you gonna be there fighting Diddy, they gonna be greasing you up with oil, then all of a sudden R. Kelly gonna be in front of you. Then they gonna swap back. They
R. Kelly don't
gonna
like
fuck
R.
you up.
Kelly wasn't in the men, so I don't see how that matters.
They gonna
He
fucking
was
go.
in a
It's
little.
a team thing.
He was in a little girls, and I don't qualify.
No, they in the team thing. Listen, R. Kelly been in jail for a while now. I'm pretty sure if you got long hair, he don't care.
He probably got conjugal visits in that motherfucker. Y'all think they doing R. Kelly? They ain't doing much to him.
Look, Chris said it too. He might with that.
I'm still trying to figure out how y'all want to fight a polar bear because they bite the booty meat first, so I feel like it's gonna be worse.
I'm good. Yeah, I don't want
That
nothing to
polar
do
bear
with Diddy.
gonna
That's all
track
that
you
is.
down, and he gonna be biting cheeks.
Diddy gonna be biting cheeks too, but not in the way that you ain't gonna want to survive those cheeks.
I don't see
Those
how
cheeks
y'all
right.
think that I would ever lose to that little short motherfucker.
Listen, I'm just saying.
That motherfucker ain't no taller than fucking Cat Williams. You think I'm losing to Cat Williams?
I'm just saying, with unlimited baby oil, anything is possible. This is gonna slide in your back pocket, bro. That's it. That's the most petrifying thing I've ever seen. Hey, Chris, don't pay him no mind, Chris. You know what I'm saying? We got that verticality over here. They don't like to admit it.
Polar bear skin is actually black, and their hair is actually clear. It just looks white because the way the light reflects to it.
Look, you can't trivia question this man. This man is the king. Listen, there's few people I know that can answer damn near any trivia question, and this is one of them right here.
Actually, for some strange reason, I forgot why I looked that up recently.
Because you was probably talking about fighting a polar bear. It just got into the
No, I would never talk about that shit. I will always,
fact.
I will fight any goddamn thing else. Oh, you want me to fight this wolf? Bet, easy money.
I'm just saying that was your options. I feel like Diddy is one of the scariest things you want to fight. He's slippery, slide in and out of anywhere. I'm
Oh,
good.
Spiz, you sound a little too happy to say that.
I'm just saying that's what you're dealing with. My boy just randomly shouted on it. Well, it wasn't random, but dang. All right, cool. Do your thing. He loved him some
I
animals
think
planet.
that's because of the polar bear question.
So dig. All right, so we've discovered you fight Diddy. So you'll put your holes on the line just to live. All right, cool.
It ain't
That's
nothing. It
not
ain't.
good.
It's no risk. Diddy ain't got no chance.
It's more of a risk
He
than
gonna
you
get hurt.
realize because your holes is on the line, brother. That's all I'm saying.
That polar bear, your whole ass is on the line,
That ain't got unlimited baby oil.
and that polar bear can smell your ass from a mile away.
Diddy gonna smell your ass from 5 inches away.
First of all, who said I'm ever gonna be undressed in this situation? You are a little too invested in this going bad for me. Shiloh, you need to ask your husband some questions.
No, she don't. She know my answers.
I mean, we thought we knew Diddy's answers until that case came up.
I never thought I knew Diddy's answers. I always thought he was suspect. Don't no man slide into everybody else's music video, get in front of the camera, rubbing his check off. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Yeah, nah. I knew there was something wrong with him from day one. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And
I
that was
think that
obvious.
day one started. That day one started before you was born.
No, no. I've been watching Diddy for a long time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep your eye on the suspect ones because you don't want them to sneak up behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta be close enough to keep an eye on him, also.
Not really. Not really. You keep an eye for distance.
Out of the kitchen.
So switching subjects
Chris
onto
nephew
the
trying to get killed.
onto the next one. Marvel has supposedly a good list of movies coming out soon.
Oh, I
What
thought
do
you
you
was
think
going
of
to
this
talk
list?
about how X-Men 97's released their the starting date and their top 6 villains for the season.
Oh well, let's go. Let's bring it on. What we got?
Let's see. I know they're going to face the ultimate villain.
Just want to use all that baby oil.
I know they'll face Apocalypse. That's for sure. New returning threats. I believe they also said they will face Shadow King, Mr. Sinister, creations like the Prime Sentinels as the X-Men, because they'll also be scattered through time. So they'll be dealing with
Yes.
threats from not just like, just then.
Okay. So
So
past,
the
present, and
all
future threats. That's right.
right. So Sabretooth will be there. They got to make they got to make Wolverine a focus. Lady Deathstrike, Omega Red, which I feel like he has a story with Wolverine. I believe he also has a separate story with Cyclops. I mean,
Omega
not
Red
Cyclops, with
definitely
Colossus.
has history with Wolverine. They were supposedly on the same team that was put together when Wolverine was before, I think when he first got his antimantium. Um he was on, it was him, Omega Red, and oh, I forgot who else was on that team. But yeah, it was a group of them. Omega Red was part of that squad. So yeah, they go back quite a ways. Him and Wolverine.
So then they have, like we said, they have Apocalypse. They have Magneto, but the surprising one that they're bringing in pretty early to me, because you do know, like, let's be honest, it's pretty. It's not really one of the villains that you would think of, but apparently the Danger Room will be, the Danger AI will also bring its
Interesting.
physical embodiment and be one of their villains this season, which they've dealt with Danger, which is the embodiment of the Danger Room, maybe 3 or 4 different times in the comics over so many years. But I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah.
they have an interesting time each time because she pretty much knows all their weaknesses.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
Because I mean,
Um,
Danger is the Danger Room AI.
to go back to the other statement you made slash question. Yes, Omega Red also has history with Colossus. And I know that's your boy. I know Colossus is your boy. I know you can't wait for him to shine. You know what I'm saying? We know you're a big fan of Colossus, so that'll be interesting. Hopefully they get his character right.
They're not going. They're not going to let him shine. Colossus is the big guy. It's like Mr. T in the A Team. Every once in a while they'd have this person that was so big that Mr. T couldn't beat him the first time, but he had to come back and beat him the second time.
Yeah.
It's like we know this guy's so strong. So when a villain comes, well, if they can beat Colossus, that just shows how strong they are. So of course, the first encounter he has to take a loss just because. That's
Hey,
one thing I never liked about Marvel. It's always like the strong man in any group has to take a loss to somebody so that they can build that character up for how strong they must be. Like, oh, Ben Grimm got knocked out the first time he fought him, and he can lift 80 tons. And then the next time he just, the villain just gets his ass kicked like nothing happened.
yeah. I'll say this: when it comes to the animated series stuff, DC is just better with a lot of the animated stuff, especially with the Batman series. Man, the Batman series for the animated stuff is just amazing. Um, Justice League is pretty darn good too, actually. for their animated stuff. If they could just get the live action stuff right, they'll be on point. And
If they
speaking of
would approach the
DC,
live action stuff like the animated stuff, like it would like they could you could literally port the animated stuff to live action and they would just win. And
yeah,
that's Marvel's problem. Their live action stuff, if they ported that to their cartoon and their but their TV universe is hit or miss. But if they ported that live action stuff to the cartoon stuff almost, like they would be a bigger problem. And DC is vice versa.
yeah,
But DC does dumb stuff like have guys who you would never be scared of in your life play Batman. So
yeah, that's true. So it's holiday season. Everybody loves New Year's.
holiday season.
Everybody loves having a New Year's resolution and all that. I don't necessarily believe in it, but a lot of people will do it.
Cage.
Um, before we get to the New Year's resolution, what is your favorite Christmas gift you've received of all time?
All time. I don't know. I was never really big on Christmas gifts. I say probably the one I was most excited for was Triple Play 99, the baseball game for PlayStation 1. It was, I believe it was on PlayStation 1. I do not know why, but I wanted that game so bad, and my mom got that game, and I ain't go to sleep that night. Somewhat
This
Osmonds.
is I guess occasionally you can say that. Because
On my
BB off
channel,
his
no.
rocker every once in a while. BB off his rocker every once in a while. So we can't necessarily label it a family show, but we try. And Chris has a Raven starter jacket as a kid, an engagement ring as an adult. I hear that. For me, my favorite Christmas gift. Man, there's been a lot over the years. There has been a lot. But there's really only one answer. That's my youngest daughter. My youngest daughter, because she was born 3 days before Christmas. So
Unfortunately, I knew the answer to that before you asked it.
by far that's my favorite Christmas gift. Yeah. So yes, I know you knew. So by far that's gonna have to be it. Outside of that, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I don't really have an answer outside of that, other than watching. I used to watch my oldest do gymnastics and win her gold medals. That would be another one. One of her first gold medals she won was around Christmas time, so that would be another one for me. But yeah, those are my answers. Um, for me as a kid, obviously I got especially early on being the firstborn of me and all my siblings, I got anything I wanted. So the gifts, whatever. But with my siblings, which I practically raised them, by the way, although my mom won't give me credit, me and her raised them together. All right, I did a big part. They'll tell you too. But yeah, that's my favorite Christmas gifts. Your favorite meal to eat on Christmas, or at least one, not even a full meal. Give me, give me one thing you gotta have to eat on Christmas.
Oh, my mom's French toast. Gotta what? I'll boycott. Yeah, we're gonna have a whole entire boycott if I don't get French toast.
I respect it. I respect it. For me, I'm pretty consistent, and it's got to be
That cat.
you know, trying to keep it PG. You know what I'm saying? But dress it up in a little something nice. You let me yeah. Back to the subject. Back to the subject. Um, man, it is somewhere between because I eat one of the two, if not both, every Christmas. It's gonna be either lasagna or a nice honey glazed ham. I'm a simple
So
man.
you eat ass. You eat ass for Christmas.
Yes.
I made my nephew admit that yesterday. He was looking at him. I said, "You know, it's a pig's butt, right?" He's like, "Yeah." Why you say that? I said, "Because that means you eat ass."
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Hey, babe, tell him I bring that thing down year round. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
Go lay down.
The braised short ribs, you got that sounded real good too. You know what I'm saying? So New Year's coming up, right? New Year's coming up. We know exactly what he choking on right now.
Gotta eat that cat out.
Oh, eat that cat out. Oh. Yeah. 24/7. 24/7. 24/7. New Year's resolution.
Oh, y'all make those?
No, no, I don't. I just said that before. I don't. Do you think
Not not to be broke at the end of next year. No, that's all we going with.
I wasn't even gonna ask you to give me one. I was gonna say, do you think it's truly purposeful to have one? Or is it just another way to delay, you know, your progress?
So my thing is your New Year's resolution is something that you should start whenever you think about that shit. It
Absolutely.
it could be July 4th if you think about it. Your resolution should be to have that completed by New Year's, not started.
Oh boy, she done hold on, I don't mean to interrupt you, but she done put the thing on him so crazy. Look.
They ain't just dropped a bomb on him. She dropped that Hiroshima.
You know what I'm saying?
That love
She
went
she went
nuclear.
out, she went over there and hit him with the high duke. You know what I'm saying? My boy, my boy said by any means necessary. Now I was waiting for the Nation of Domination music to hit. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Hey, she came over and dropped that tenderness on.
The tenderness, got my boy over there falling apart. Listen, I don't know where that conversation going way left in the. This is for those of you that listen, first time viewers. You know, once this is up and flowing, or if I happen to cut this up and you catch it in the shorts, come
You need
come
to.
join the conversation. It's a good time. It's always a good time. All right, come have a good time. All right, it's holiday season. We a family. We out here kicking it like a family, talking about anything and everything. This is a regular for us. Not the spirit bomb. Oh no. I don't think you survived it, bro. You pretty delirious right now. I think you know what? You in that spirit world from when You having an out of body experience right now.
Look, hold on. Actually, by the time y'all combine y'all's lives, I think September is when I go there. I go to Texas for the motorcycle race. Jay ain't been on Twitch.
Jay has been missing on Twitch. They done deactivated that man account at this point.
It's all right because K probably got him over there twitching.
He is twitching. He twitching. He doing something.
He fiending like Jodas.
I told you he have the out of body experience. He's outside his body watching what's left of it right now. Just like Doctor Strange when he first got knocked out of his body into that spirit world, he just out there like, damn, my boy is in trouble.
I'm gonna have to be one of
That's
the
why
best
he in the
men
chat.
because
D Weezy.
look, I need to be one of the best men because I need to I need to leave with one of the bridesmaids. Jay, make sure you line me up with the right one though. Don't do me dirty.
You see how my boy is just he's not like, hey yo, I want to be a best man because you my dog, I rock with you. He said, I gotta get me a bridesmaid, bro. Hook it up.
I mean, usually I be in the cut, but since
My
my
boy
dating
is going
profile got
there.
reactivated,
Bro going there with nothing but nefarious intent, bro. Oh
I'm trying to
man.
provide a pure experience to a young lady that night and possibly the rest of the weekend.
Notice nothing went past the weekend. You notice that.
Well, look, the way I do my thing by the end of the weekend, lockdown.
Let's see, here's the problem we have, right? Certain men in the world, just like certain women do, they know how to access their superpower, right? Like I know how to access my superpower. Clearly, B knows how to access his superpower. And obviously, Kay knows how to access her superpower, right? Jay has fallen victim. Jay has fallen victim. But it's dangerous.
Jay gonna
It's dangerous.
make a comeback.
No, we hope Jay make a comeback.
They said if he can't save it, he gonna avenge it.
That sounds ultra personal. I'm just gonna let it go though.
And real hateful. Real hateful. I ain't ruined
D
nobody
said the
yet.
hat game will be on 1,000. Yeah, Jay,
You
I'm not putting
sound
that up here,
you
bro.
sounded like you sounded like Flow Rider. Oh Lord.
Bro,
You know, turn Jay corny.
Jay, I'm about to say, bro, what is going on? Jaden, I don't know, man. Jay sound like Jay is texting like he in a Missy Elliott video right now. Like,
Super duper fly.
you know what I'm saying? That's exactly the video that came to mind too, by the way. Like
Jay, did she dehydrate you? Did she just drain everything?
everything.
He sound like he on some Busta Rhymes. This is serious.
No, he just delirious.
Exactly.
I know. Listen, I'm picking up what you putting down. Pause. That was crazy.
Pause.
Um, that was diabolical.
Wow. That was we wasn't ready for that. See, you
Nah,
got to
but I
stream you got to stream practice. When you get your stream resume back up, you won't make those mistakes.
hey, hold on. You gotta give me credit. All right, I reacted extremely quickly. All right, extremely quickly.
Well, if she drained you that much, you about to have a baby.
Oh man, chill. We can't turn Jay into one of those. It'll never be the same again. I'll never be the same again. Look at Ghost like, what about me though?
Leaning his heavy ass on my shoulder.
Hey Chris, I think K won that belt permanently over there. Whatever belt they got over there, she got permanently. He done for her. When you listen, I'll say this though. I'll
She's
say
the
this.
undisputed champion. She has unified the belts.
I'll say this. It take a G to admit when you've been put to bed. And Jay has
But look,
willingly admitted that he's been put to
that's
bed.
I'm trying to experience some shit like that. Look, if that's the
Jay's
type of loss you want me to take, I take that type of loss anytime.
that's why I said take a G, a real one. Take a real one to admit that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes pride won't let them, you know what I mean?
Why is she smiling?
You know what I'm saying? She watched his
Jay
eyes roll
Holiday.
back. Yeah, she watched his eyes roll back while she put him to bed.
Jay might be too young
bed,
about Jay.
bed.
Jay was like 12 when that song came out because I was only about 20 when it came out.
Listen, that was a good song though. That was a real good song. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all don't need to be sharing secrets out here. Y'all don't need to be sharing secrets out here.
Look, tell Kay just to share that with the bridesmaid. I'm gonna be walking down the aisle. That's all I need her to do. I'm trying to be locked down
I
permanently.
mean, I could think of one person that probably could have used that superpower at some point, but we're gonna let that go.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
We you know exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody could have used that superpower. That's all I'm saying.
You mean could have used?
That's what I said. Somebody could have used that superpower. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. Time has passed. And we look to the sky. Tell them, Ghost, we listen to the sky.
Hey Jay, you don't went like I know B said what you know about that, but damn, like that's a whole different soliloquy of where we was really going with that conversation.
That's enough.
My bro lost in outer space somewhere right now.
I mean, he might land in about 3-4 days.
So
You know what? What was that new hot channel on YouTube? Somebody just put me on to. I think what was it Flock Unfiltered? You hear about that channel?
nah.
Yeah, man. They said Chris M5 starting a whole new channel called Flock Unfiltered.
Really?
That's what I heard. You know, I don't went and subscribed and everything. They got like 20 or 30 followers already, but you know.
Flock unfiltered. I'm gonna have to get into it. I'm gonna have to get into it. Let
I
me
heard
find
the
out.
first video drop. First video dropped April 23rd. And you know, they might do some draft coverage and whatnot.
Okay. Okay, it's just called Flock Unfiltered, huh?
Yep. Messy. I'm
So
just saying people need to follow they need to follow the culture.
so I got a question for you, right? Football season up. You just mentioned Flock Unfiltered. What is your favorite football movie of all time?
I mean, it's cliche, but you know it's Remember the Titans.
Okay. Mine's I love Remember the Titans. It was a great movie. Fantastic movie.
I feel like Chris is an honorary Taurus. She should have been born like April 27th.
Right. Fantastic movie, by the way. Great movie. Jay, Gridiron Gang, another one. This one right here is mine. Any given Sunday. Kay also said, "Remember the Titans." I'm with Any Given Sunday, and you know why? Because that movie basically shows you what it was like to be in a New York Giants locker room.
Why did the Giants have to catch a string?
I'm just listen. I'm just saying
No.
that's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. That's all I'm saying. But I'm Willie Beeman. Listen,
And Jamie Foxx was in them
absolute
he was in them Diddy
fire.
parties, so Willie Beeman might have been catching semen. But we're gonna move on.
Mm, but he keep the ladies.
That's what Diddy said he does
You're
too, but
supposed to
apparently that was
finish
a
the line. You steaming Willie Beeman. What you mean? You got his ass whooped in that locker room though.
well, we know he lose a fight with Diddy too. Huh?
LL bust his ass, boy, didn't he?
Pause.
Nah, I wasn't in that fight. I had nothing to do with it. Wasn't no game mentioned.
You can't say another man busted another man's ass in the locker room and not say pause.
Yes, you can. As long as you ain't had nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Jay said don't
Oh
forget about the
man.
longest yard.
Facts. Facts. They were pretty good movies too. They were pretty good movies too. Blind Side was a pretty good movie. Actually, Blind Side was a really good movie. It's crazy that
I like Blind
he
Side too.
ended up going to Baltimore.
So the funny part is that Michael Orr actually came out and said it was not like he was homeless or whatnot. He
No, they
was
stretched
recruited.
it a little bit, but you
Yeah,
know,
they stretched it. He was basically like they realized that he was good at football and they kind of like started helping him out and whatnot. But he wasn't homeless and his mom wasn't some crackhead or no shit like that. Like even the Clarissa Shields story, she was like, it's supposed to be a biopic, but I never tried to sell my
yeah,
medal because I realized I had $50,000 in cash from winning. So why would I sell my medal?
yeah. There's that's why they always say um, loosely based on, because they obviously change it and make differences to to sell to
Yeah,
make it
but you
have a little
actually
extra
had
drama.
somebody actually asked Clarissa Shields about when she was like, so when you tried to sell your when you tried to sell your medal, like what was going through your head? And she was like, no. Actually, I saw my mom walking down the street and I didn't realize it was my mom. I just saw some old tired lady, so I went to go help her and I realized it was my mom. So since I had $50,000 in the bank, I went and bought a car so that she could drive or be driven at least instead of her walking down the street in the cold in Detroit. And it's just like, oh, so that whole part was a lie.
Yeah, no, yeah. They if you don't do your research, most of these movies they say which parts ahead of time. are real and which aren't. You know, like they have to do something to make some of the stories extra interesting so that they can sell. Otherwise you just get a regular story. I mean, that's the difference between a random, you know, one of your neighbors telling you a story and somebody like Ali Sadiq telling you a story. One of those is going to end up very funny based on the delivery and how much they stretch it a little. You know, we just said remember the Titans did the same with some pieces of the story.
I mean, yeah, but they didn't try to make it seem like it was a documentary. Like the Clarissa Shields story, they almost picked like even when you read it, they try to make it seem like it's a documentary, not a drama.
Chris that same with Glory Road. The fact of I think what gets me is that any given Sunday was supposed to be the NFL without being the NFL. And it was just I don't know, man. I love the movie. I'll watch it a million times over. You have yourself a good night, Kay. I'm assuming you about to go finish
All
putting
right,
Jay to
Kay,
sleep. Good luck to you, Jay.
you about to go relax that young man.
Yeah, yes, good luck to you, Jay. The young buck is being schooled tonight. It is what it is. As far as us, we have been here for an hour. I think it's time we hit the road. How you feeling, B?
I mean, since Urban's premiere ain't in an hour like we thought it was, I'm not really in a rush. But I mean, I understand you might be tired, little fatigued, knocking the ring rust off of this live stream thing.
I mean, you know, a little fatigued. It's a change for your boy. I gotta get used to it all over again. I Hey D Weezy, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Where you be, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? I can hit that moonwalk and glide right up out of here. You know what I mean? She says
You were
definitely
from
past that time,
you went from Diddy to Michael Jackson. Hold on now. What's on your heart?
bro. Whoa, I'm a smooth criminal. I'm a smooth criminal. You know what I'm saying? I'm a smooth criminal, and I got a lady heart that's still upstairs. So I'm gonna go do that.
I feel like you gonna be stretched out like Jay.
Nah, nah. I do the laying out over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, by the way,
The R. Kelly drop. Yo,
D, by the way, I don't know how you feel about this. Real quick. I just want we'll get this conversation. We'll get deeper into this conversation in the future. But how do you feel about like the the person and the crime they committed versus the talent that they provided? Meaning, like R. Kelly did what he did. He in jail. Do you feel okay bumping his music anyway? Because it's like he done got locked up, so he's serving his time. So let me listen to my music.
you can't avoid it. Like there's some people that you say, oh well, because he did this, I'm not trying to like that man has his own catalog. And then he still has 200 other songs that he's written or co-written for other people. It's just like Prince. Prince wrote people's whole albums,
I know.
multiple people's whole entire
Fact.
albums. Michael Jackson has performed or altered or somebody's written a song for him or he's written a song on hundreds and hundreds of songs. So what is you can't avoid all their music. Like if you could go, people don't see there needs to be something that you could go into say YouTube music and go remove all songs from my playlist that have to do with R. Kelly. And guess what? Your playlist will have songs that you didn't realize that you don't have anymore. And then you'll be like, you'll try to look up a song and be like, not available. And you'll be like, I know this song exists because I've watched it before. And then you'll try another song, not available. I know that song exists because I listened to it. I know it's a real song. It's not the Mandela effect. And then you find out, oh shit, Diddy wrote that song for somebody, or R. Kelly produced on this song. You didn't know that he did the production on the song, or oh, guess what? Michael Jackson actually made the beat for that song, and he wrote some of the lyrics. So yeah, you're gonna stop listening to maybe their album, but their music's still gonna influence your life. You just gonna be too dumb and blind to know it.
This is facts. This is facts. But I too agree. We can still listen to the music. The music is there for entertainment.
Come out with a
But
good song right now.
you don't have to
I'm playing
condone
that
what they
motherfucker.
did. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
If R. Kelly come out with a bomb ass song right now, that shit's gonna be played.
All I'm saying is I bring that up just to say I bring that up literally just to say, babe, I'm gonna go turn on the R. Kelly and put on 12 play. All right, y'all. Peace.